Welcome back to Licks of the Trade. I received a lot of positive feedback for the first episode and I'm hoping that continues. Today we're looking at a classic dotted 8th note delay trick. I'll be using my trusted Boss DD7, but as always you can use any delay pedal or multi-effects unit that you have. This trick requires us to set the delay pedal for a single repeat at an interval of a dotted 8th note with the effect level almost equal to the dry signal. To get that sound, we turn the effect level all the way up. If you have a mixed knob instead of an effect level knob, you have to set it somewhere between 11 and 12 o'clock. We turn the feedback knob all the way down, so we have just a single repeat. And most important parameter is obviously the delay time, which is set for a dotted 8th note. There are three ways to set your delay pedal for a dotted 8th note delay. The first and the easiest being if your delay pedal has a dotted 8th note setting. On the Boss DD7, the 800 millisecond setting is the dotted 8th notes mode. So I just engage tap tempo by pressing down on the pedal for 2 seconds. And the light changes to green. And then I just tap out the tempo of the song in quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the light begins to blink at the tempo of the song. But the delay pedal will do the calculations and the intervals of the repeats will be at dotted 8th notes. The second way is if you have a delay pedal that has tap tempo but does not have a dotted 8th note setting. In that case, you have to tap out the tempo of the song in dotted 8th notes, and that obviously requires you to know how to count in dotted 8th notes. So if we've got a song with a tempo of 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm obviously snapping at quarter notes, we can subdivide that into 16 notes as 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and. Now we can group these 16 notes into groups of 3 because 3 16 notes will make a dotted 8th note, and we can count as 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and. Now I'm snapping at dotted 8th note intervals, and if you tap this out on the tap tempo setting of your delay pedal, you get a dotted 8th note delay without having a dotted 8th note setting on your delay pedal. The third way is if you have a delay pedal that lets you enter the delay time in exact number of milliseconds but does not have tap tempo. In that case, you'll have to do a little bit of calculations to go from the BPM of the song to the length of a dotted 8th note in milliseconds, and you will have to stick with certain tempos like multiples of 10 and 6 like we'll see in the following slides. Today's lick consisted of arpeggios in the key of A minor with some borrowed chords from harmonic minor and melodic minor, played as straight 8th notes with the repeats from the delay pedal filling in the spaces, creating a beautiful and intricate effect. The following demonstration will make everything clear.